Okay, as promised, it's close to 6 Central Time, just a little bit after. A slight change in what we were talking about we were going to do, although we've been saying we were watching weather, which we watched after it got dark, we watched the weather start drizzling a bit, and we watched the temperature drop below 30. And a few cars in the ditch. And as Rhenda got out of the car, we were actually stopping at a hotel. As she got out of the car and stepped on the pavement, it was slick with ice. So our decision was, let's get off the highway and let's get ourselves somewhere safe and sound for the night. So we're gonna bed down for the night, let it rain and drizzle, whatever it's gonna do. It sounds like it's gonna be nice again tomorrow, at least not drizzly and not freezing. So, but we made it as far as Boonsville, Missouri, which is definitely past the what am I trying to think? It's been a long day. Past Kansas City. So we surpassed the goal that we originally had. Definitely didn't get to St. Louis, but we have plenty of time to get ourselves all the way where we're going. So another day is not going to hurt us, but being safe and taking care of the weather is. It's been a good day for us. In Rhenda's absence, while she's getting things arranged for the hotel, I'm going to share a couple of things. I don't know how long it's going to take her. Shouldn't take her too long. What we mentioned in the earlier video that we had done, that we were doing some studying about permaculture, and there's one permaculture principle, and it kind of applies here today, I guess, a little bit, but that it's actually a behavior that is important in permaculture, and it has to do with taking your challenges and turning them into opportunities. And the way that the book that we're reading summarized it quotes from the cartoon Pogo. Some of you may remember that. It was one of my favorites, and was always kind of sad that they took it off. I'd just gotten old enough to start understanding it when they removed it. But in Pogo, it said that, let me get the quote right here, there are insurmountable opportunities. You got to think about that a little bit. It's kind of an interesting use of words, but it's a great summarization of really the attitude we need to have about whatever's going on in our life. Is that if we look at it as all being challenges and obstacles and just problems, then it's going to be pretty tough. A lot of people give up, and that's, I think, why so many people stop looking for ways to make it better and just accept their lot and accept what's going on and suffer through the rest of their life. But the idea that in every challenge or obstacle there's an opportunity, it takes a little bit of looking to discover it. But I love the thought. I believe in that. I believe that that's one thing that can sustain all of us, that can enable all of us to find a way to solve those problems, to realize that if we look for the opportunities inside of those obstacles, then we're going to find a lot happier, more comfortable life. When Rhenda is now gingerly walking her way across the ice, coming back to the car. She'll be here in just a jiffy. So we'll see if we do have a room for the night. Do we have a place?
We have a place.
Oh, okay. I just shared with them the insurmountable opportunities.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I had several things I was going to talk about. Let me just look at it.
I haven't kept up with everybody who's here. There's quite a few. So.
Oh, wonderful.
So.
Hey, Megan. Hi, Christine. Let's see. Oh, you know, one of the things I wanted to do is just tell you about the extreme gratitude we had for our trip so far, because we made it through the Rockies yesterday without any problems whatsoever. And then today they said that there was high winds and
in the Rockies.
And just, you know, we're like, oh, we're so glad. And then today we've just had amazing weather until right now. And just been so blessed, and we really don't take that for granted that we've been so blessed. And
Sounds like Oliver's ready to get out.
Oliver's ready to get out. Just a sec.
Already.
Let me see what other things. Oh, and gas prices. Oh, my word. Gas prices have been amazing. They've been about 50 cents less per gallon than what we're normally paying.
People on the inner part of the country are probably used to that, but
we're not.
We haven't.
We're from the West Coast, and so this has been wonderful. We've been used to
higher prices, so this has been a pleasant surprise, to say the least.
And this morning we started with an amazing sunset. I put it on Facebook. Sunrise. I don't know. Sunset.
Up, down, whatever's doing. It was beautiful.
It was. And we were able to, I put it on Facebook for you. And I think we just really started working on a permaculture.
Sorry to jiggle so much.
Sorry. We started working on permaculture today. And just really getting excited and kind of putting together a plan of the things that were important to us. You probably told them that already.
I didn't tell them about the plan. No, okay, I was leaving that for you.
Oh, well, I don't have the whole plan, but I'm not going to tell the whole plan. Anyway, we were talking about how we're going to be doing a lot more YouTube and being able to get right back into it. Everything. Oliver wants Mama's attention.
Yeah, he does. He's ready for that. You know, there have been a few comments that indicated there is, I think, still for some folks a little bit of confusion about exactly what we're planning to do, and some may be thinking that Pittsburgh is our destination for homesteading. And on one, we're going to be living there for a year. Obviously, we're going to do homesteading things where we are. As final destination, probably not Pittsburgh. That's still being decided. We're going to spend this next year or so working that out. Like we mentioned before, we're getting rid of our debt, getting some money set aside.
We're not ruling out anything. We are definitely looking on the East Coast.
We want to have that proper foundation to get started, and so that's what we're working at doing. And really, that's the best idea for Virginia.
We actually are looking at Southern Virginia.
We like the climate there. It's
come down and see you.
So, yeah.
So anyway, well, we should probably go get in our room. Anybody have any questions they want to throw at us really quick? We'll look for them.
And we can answer them later for sure. But, it's been a good trip thus far, and we're hoping it continues that way. So
it's really nice homesteading, just saying.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. We appreciate the input. And it's interesting. We have a lot of people who have made comments on here that what we've been sharing has caused them to consider doing the same types of things. They've been looking at that, and what the encouragement, and there's been a little bit of request about location, what makes sense. So there's a lot of people in similar situation to ours who are at that stage of life where they're looking for an affordable place where they can live the way they want to live. So it's a big deal. A lot of people are doing it. So I think it's a great thing.
I made it tonight. Hi, Wilma. We're about to say goodnight. But
so we're going to get some rest tonight and make more of the trip tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get to see some grandkids
honestly,
tomorrow.
I feel like we've had it easy with so much to choose from. You are all sharing your journey. We when we went to Virginia 3 months ago, we drove through the countryside and we thought, oh, this is so gorgeous, we could never afford this. And we never even looked. And we since have looked and went, oh, my word, we can't afford that.
There's lots of possibilities.
So we're definitely
certainly there's some areas that are probably way out of our price range, but there are others that aren't, that they're actually reasonable. So we'll see.
All right. We're going to go get out of the parking space of a lot of people and check into our hotel. And
anyway, thanks for supporting. We appreciate the encouragement and the votes of confidence. We for sure
are not going to make it to Pittsburgh tomorrow because what we have determined is when it gets dark, stop driving.
Right. The weather starts changing.
We'll make it maybe to Columbus, which we have kids in Columbus.
Getting there safe is more important than getting there early. So anyway, thanks for following along. Take care. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.